In this video, we're going over example number 2 in the lesson, chapter 6 lesson on solving systems in the real world. Okay, our objective is to solve real world problems using systems of equations. Our real world problem says, altogether, 292 tickets were sold for a school basketball game. An adult ticket costs $3, and a student ticket costs $1. Ticket sales were $470, and they want to know how many of each type of ticket were sold. So as always, we want to look usually at the last sentence to figure out what our variables are going to be, and they're asking how many of each type of ticket were sold. Okay, well, let's go back. It says, oh, here it is. Well, there's an adult type ticket and then a student ticket. Those are the each types of tickets that were sold at the basketball game. So let's say that A is the number of adult tickets sold. And we'll say S is going to represent the number of student tickets sold. Okay. And let's go back to our paragraph to figure out the system of equations. So let's read the first sentence. We'll get an equation for it. Altogether, 292 tickets were sold for a school basketball game. Altogether. Well, those words altogether mean you add. So if we add the number of tickets of the adults and the students, it was 292 tickets that were sold. So we have the number of adult tickets, A, plus S, the number of student tickets, equals 292 tickets. Okay. The second equation that we want to write, let's read the second sentence. It says an adult ticket costs $3, and then a student ticket costs $1. And the ticket sales were $470. So basically what that's saying, since an adult ticket costs $3, it would be 3 times every adult ticket, since an adult ticket is $3, plus $1 for every student ticket, so 1S, equals the total dollars was $470. Okay. Here's our system of equations. So now what we have to do is we have to figure out what way or what method am I going to use to solve the system of equations. So we have to figure out, well, we know it's not going to be graphing because neither of these are in y equals mx plus b form. We know it's not going to be substitution because we don't have any isolated variables here. Both of the variables are on the left side of the equations. So we're either going to use addition or subtraction. Okay? So we have to figure out, is there a term that's the same in the equations or an additive inverse? So it might help if I put numbers on all of my variables. Since it's just an A, we can add a 1 to it. And then here, since this is just an S, we can add a 1 to it. Okay. Now we have numbers. Oh, wait, and we can see that here we have a term that's the same. So remember, when you have terms that are the same, you want to use subtraction to figure out the answer to solve for the variables. Because, remember, you want to cancel out one variable so you can work with just one variable at a time. So if we subtract 1s minus 1s, your s's are going to cancel out. And we are going to solve for A first. All right, so let's solve this using subtraction. So we have 1A minus 3A is going to be negative 2A. Our S's cancel out for now. And then equals, we have to do 292 minus 470. Okay, well we know it's going to be a negative number because 470 is bigger than 292. So let's, on the side here, we have 470 minus 292. Okay, we have to borrow. So we have 178. So 292 minus 470 is negative 178. Okay. Think about what you are going to do next here. You have negative 2A equals negative 178. Okay, if you said divide by negative 2, you are correct. The negative 2's cancel out, and you're left with, when you do negative 178 divided by negative 2, it is 89. So we just figured out that the number, right, what does A represent? The number of adult tickets sold. So there were 89 adult tickets sold. All right, so now we still have to figure out how many student tickets were sold. So let's recopy one of our equations. Okay, hold on, so there were 89. We gotta still solve for S, so let's recopy. I'm gonna recopy the first equation. 1A plus 1S equals 290.